Yo, 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 I would like to thank you for tuning in to SS Saul Sneak Reviews. You heard? Um, you should enjoy, I'm going to enjoy this sneak review. So let's just get into it. This is a pack that I have that released in 2014. It's upside down. Let me do it this way. This is the pack that was released in 2014 right here. It's two Jordan 6s. They were sold separately. They released June 14th, 2014, and they just basically paying homage to Jordan when he wore the Jordan 6 on the first championship in 1991 against the Los Angeles Lakers. I think they won in LA too on that first one. And you know, it used to be when the Bulls used to win out of town, it used to feel like a little different. It was still dope, but it wasn't nothing like them winning actually in Chicago. I'll have to check that out. Let me know how many championships Bulls won in Chicago versus away from Chicago. But yeah, these are to commemorate Jordan, the first championship, Bulls' first championship when he wore the Jordan 6. And these are the champagne and cigar sneakers for the celebration that went on in the locker room. I can't open them both at the same time, but what I'll do is I'll show you this paper right here. Oh, let's get into the box real quick. And the boxes are identical, so it just has the Jordan V1, you know, for Roman numeral 6. Which one are these? I think these might be, I'm not sure if these are champagnes or the cigars. I don't know, we're gonna see. But the boxes are identical. So we got the, you know, script right there, the tag. It looks like these with this insert right here, usually you can slide the box out, but it looks like it has a flap on it. Well, we got just black and gold right there, black and gold right there. And we got the Jordan logo in gold. We got regular Nike script. And then we got this V1 for Jordan 6. Let's open it up. Looks like these are the champagne pair. But you see the paper has like 6s all around them. The V1, the 6 for the Roman numeral 6, which you see on the box. And then it looks like this. Inside of the box is more so like a red carpet type vibe. But let's get into it. I'll show you a glimpse of them. These right here. I want to show them at the same time. This is the champagne. Then this is identical box. Like I say, this is a pack that released separately. Show you the paper right here, the Jordan paper. And these are the champagnes to commemorate the celebration in the locker room. So this is what we have right here. Let's get into the cigars first. Let's get into these sneakers right here. So these are the sneakers right here. This is the cigar. You know, used to see Jordan smoking the cigars when they won the championship back in the locker room. I can't really see him doing that now. You know how everything is with, you know, alcohol and cigars and stuff like that. But in the 90s, it was lit. So this is the cigar right here. It has a nice, like premium leather. I wear these a lot. As you can see, this used to be like ice blue right here, but it has the maroon midsole and like that game red right there. That's why you can see the little scuff. I wear these a lot, like they not even like exclusive. You have the Jumpman on the lace holder right here, gold with the red. You got the maroon shoelaces. You got the lace lock right here, that red maroon Jordan. And then on the back of it, it's like a flag, and it says 91 to 96. It says 23, has the Jordan logo, and then it got 6 5-point stars to commemorate all 6 championships. You know, it has the heel tab right here with the maroon and, you know, the gold. It's, and the inside of the sneaker is, like this reddish game red. But the most dopest part of the sneaker is this ring right here. It comes with a ring right here. What it say? It says, Jordan 23 on one. Then it says, the year of the six, YOT 6, 1991. Right there, YOT 6. And then it has Jordan 23 right there. And so yeah, and it has that ring right there. So I think that these are pretty dope right here. And then I get more into the ring, but let me see which. I'm gonna show you the actual sole of the sneaker right here. But yeah, these are pretty dope. Let's get into the sole of the sneaker real quick. And the sole is a corkscrew. You know what I mean? I think these are loose. I actually had to rip these. When I seen reviews on these, I ain't see nobody actually take the insole out. So I'm gonna take the insole out. It's one of those insoles that is like actually glued to the sneaker, but this is it right here. You know, and then it also has this badge. It says 91 and 98 right there with the Jordan logo, the 23 and the 6 stars. The same is in the back right here. You know, so that's pretty dope that it got a corkscrew. It has a corkscrew insole. So these are this right here. And then too, when I was getting into the ring, this is the Bulls' first ring that they won in 1991. So it looks like it's to commemorate, you know, this ring to be real similar. It has the Jordan logo with the diamond look right there. But this is the ring from 1991 right here, the Bulls ring. Let's get into the sides of it. It says World Champions 1991, 15 and 2. I'm not sure if you could see that too good. But yeah, it says World Champions 1991, 15 and 2 with the Bulls logo. On the other side, it says Jordan 23, 61 and 21. So it looks like they won 61 games that season right there. And yeah, this is basically the ring right here. And this from the 91 championship. It just says Bulls right here. I got all 6 rings, so I'll be showing the 6 rings one day. And I'll get into a review with that. But this is the ring. And I think this is the first lace lock that they use to have a ring on there. But and then too, when we have these cigars right here, we show Jordan with the cigar holding up 4. So it looks like this was the 4th championship right here. So that was what, 96 against the Supersonics. You can see Jordan with the cigars in his hand right there with you know, he's smoking one and holding up 4 now for the, you know, cigars. And then to get a closer look up on the cigars is these right here. What is they call the Hoyo de Monterrey, Honduras. So these are the cigars. He started smoking cigars, I think like before I'm not sure if it's before a playoff game or just to wind down or whatever. You could get a box of these for $25 for about $200, but that's pretty dope. You can see the similarities with the gold and the maroon and the red. You know what I mean? So they did a good job. And then a cigar, you know, for the sneaker. This is the bottom of the sneaker right here. Used to be ice blue, but like I say, these 11 years old. You know what I mean? And so now let's get into the champagne sneakers right here. They got a ton of similarities. You know, still got the lace lock right here. Still got the lace lock, and this is for the champagne bottle / champagnes right here. This gloss that you see right here, it's actually to imagine the green Dom Perignon champagne bottle chilled. So chilled to kind of give it a little gloss. So they did their thing right there. Got the speckles right here. Do we got speckles right here? No, I don't got speckles on this midsole. But the speckles on the midsole going around right here, lace lock. We got the black and gold Jordan lace holder. And then you see this is like translucent here. And then it's translucent here. So I'll show you that they actually glow right here. You know, what are other sneaker at? Right here. So this is the champagne. You know, like I say, when you see this translucent, it glows. So you got the translucent with the black on the heel tab. You got that same Nike flagship. It has the Jordan logo, the 23, the 6 stars. You could probably see it better on this one. And then it has 91 and 98 with them getting 6 rings that year and the 5 6-point stars for their championships for the 6 out of 8 years. The other 2 years went to Houston, Hakeem Olajuwon, Kenny Smith. But yeah, well, you see this translucent kind of glows in the dark right here. Not kind of, but it actually does. It has the speckle midsole. So yeah, pretty simple, but a pretty dope shoe. I got these shoes when they released about a month or 2 early. So I was the man with these. A month or 2 early with these joints in 2014. It was crazy. I had my connect had dropped them off at my cousin's house. What up, Sean? Sean, remember he dropped them off when he was staying in the west suburbs over there. I came in my work truck. I was working for Comcast then. Came over my work truck. I was showing my homies, my cable guy homies, and they was like, yo, what are those? So yeah, it was dope to have these. So that's the story with that. And I'll also show you the Dom Perignon bottle that these, like how I've shown you the cigar and the similarities. So this is actually a Dom Perignon bottle. They go for about $300, but this one from 1961, this is like $26,000. You can look it up from 1961. But you know they did a good job with the Dom Perignon label and the gold right there with the black lettering. You know, the green and then the black on the box. So you know they did real good with that. You know, and then you know, like how I showed you the cigars. So, you know, this is for the champagne. They call it the champagne/champagne bottle. So, you know, we got this right here. And so they did a good job with the similarities with the champagne bottle and the actual cigar. And then we could show Mike right here with a jumbo champagne bottle and a cigar. You know, this is the I think this was in, I'll show you what year this was when he wore the Jordan 11. So it had to be maybe, I'll give you the year because I think I got another picture that got the Jordan 11 on there. But anyway, you know, this is why they did the pack, champagne and cigar pack, because of Michael Jordan celebrations back in the locker room, jumbo cigar bottle. Jumbo champagne bottle with the big cigar, you know what I mean, just chilling or whatnot. And then I showed you that these actually glow in the dark too. So this is where they glow at right here. Looks like on the heel tab and on the midsole right here. And I think the bottom glows. And maybe the tongue also. We got that. I'll show you the bottom glowing right here on the sneakers. It's Jordan 6. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, man. So it glows in the dark. I ain't never peeped that they glowed in the dark. You know what I mean? This is another picture. And then before we get out of here, I will show you just some shots. This is 1993 Jordan Cigar and Champagne. You know, enjoying this Cigar and Champagne in 1993 when they beat the Phoenix Suns. Show you some more. I think this from 93 too. Champagne and cigar. Just show you a couple more photos. So it looks like this was 96 right here when they beat the Supersonics. When he had the Jordan 11s on. You can see him with the champagne in the back. Another cigar. Show you a couple more pictures and we're going to wrap it up. Right here. Cigar. Cigar Champagne. You know, he just chilling back in the locker room. Looked like he only got one sneaker on. He probably gave it away to somebody. Or they took it. And then this was in, let's see. This right here is a dope picture from 96 too. You know, gotta get Pippen in there. Showing Scotty. They pouring champagne. You know what I'm saying, in the locker room. You know how it is with the teammates. So I thought this was dope. Look a little fuzzy in the picture, but I'll bring it back some. Yeah, it's Jordan and Scotty celebrating. And then I'll show you two more. This is in 1997 when they beat Utah right here. We got the other cigar. And it looks like all these pictures could be collage. You can't even tell what year they are. Like Mike looked the same. It's just different years with champagne and cigars, you know, when they beat Utah right here. And then this is another one from 1998. Like if you compare 97 and 98, like they look the same, you know. As you can see, this is a repeat. That's how you know that's 98 on the shirt. And then this says 97 championships, but it looked like it's from the same day. 97 beat Utah, 98 beat Utah. Yeah, man. I wondered if they beat, I got to see if they beat Utah. Because I know in 98, the last shot they was in Utah. I wonder was they in Chicago for this in 97. So I would like to thank you for, here I got the Cigar Champagne right here. I would like to thank you for tuning in to SSR, Saul Sneaker Reviews. Let's tighten this up. Getting back to the champagne and cigar right here, you heard. You know what, I want to hold up both pairs for the champagne and cigar. So I want to hold up this pair like that right here. And so the review is over, y'all. You know, the Saul Sneaker Reviews, champagne and cigar pack right here. Yeah, man. And I want to hold up both sneakers. Hold them up like this, maybe. Champagne and cigar pack. I guess I'll hold them up like this. Champagne and cigar. Cigar champagne from 2014. You know what I'm saying? I still wear these sneakers. I kind of beat these up. You know what I mean? But these I don't really wear as much. I feel like I don't want them to wrinkle, but in 11 years, they ain't wrinkled yet. So champagne and cigar, Saw Sneaker Reviews, where we purchasing sneakers with a purpose. And we sneakerhead anonymous, you heard. Like, comment, subscribe. And you can also check the On Feet review at Saw Sneaker Reviews under the YouTube shorts, you heard. So